on security detail for Count Nefaria, and you guys know the whole story. Leviathan broke one of his vehicles, and he's going to sue Leviathan, in which Patrick pretty much conjured a lawyer to try and fight the battle for him. And instead of doing a prolonged court case of everything else, we're just going to do a law check, expertise law, and whoever wins, wins. He has a legal team, so I'm going to do all his background checks to see how much they assist him.
But, Jazzy, we have evidence on our side because we planted that thing last time to listen to what he said to the other robot.
Want a full-fledged court case?
Well, I mean, at the very least, I could give us a circumstance bonus. The question is, what did it actually record?
We'll see the circumstance stuff. All right. So you tell me what the proof you had was, and then I'll say what their defense of that was, and they'll just start, and you'll try and defend yourself. Well, I don't want to do an official, full-on. As you can see, Your Honor, they are full of shit.
Well,
because I don't know court proceedings.
While that stuff in the car probably does help us, we probably shouldn't bring that up because that is kind of illegally planted.
So yeah, what proof do you have that? Well, like you're the defense in this. What do you have to? They're okay. So they're gonna go first since they're accusing you of something. They're gonna accuse you of attacking a van that wasn't even. They were attacking civilians who weren't involved in the conflict and harming 3 people while currently on duty. And their goal here is to get a decent money settlement along with a restraining order.
Okay, so let's think about this. How can we counter this? Because it seems like in a world where magic isn't like, a commonly known thing, that is essentially what happened. Like how do you leverage, the subject was magically controlled into a defense?
Well, honestly, the start of the argument here is this occurred in the course of our duties as contracted by the police of Seattle. So we have police immunity.
Police don't have immunity.
They totally do. They can shoot you in your front yard and not charge you with something and then not be sued.
Not necessarily.
Nope, that is literally the court case.
No. That's not it. Because usually when that happens, the city just gets sued instead of the cop himself. So they're not immune to being sued. And then you might, if the city gets sued and they win the case, that's goodbye to your job and now you're not a cop anymore.
So hold on, was the car that was attacked by Leviathan associated with?
Yes.
The robot that popped up and tried to kill everyone.
It was associated with them because I have my thing. The armor I was wearing at the time has an integrated camera. I put that in a while.
Oh, and my question: are you going to admit the audio recording into evidence?
Well, what is on the audio recording is the question.
The audio recording doesn't really have much on it. You don't think that whatever he told what's-his-face was being said with words.
So basically it is blank and nothing is on it.
You hear him basically sitting on there like, what's wrong? Like, what are they doing? This is ludicrous. And he's just sitting there. You could tell that maybe he knew the recording was there.
We were attacked by his man, and the entirety of the damage caused was caused by the fight with them. And we had many witnesses seeing, hey, they were attacked first.
Their defense to that is going to be the robot malfunctioned, and due to faulty equipment, they shouldn't be tried due to the fact that no humans were hurt or injured in the process of it malfunctioning.
I was injured.
I was also injured.
At least one human was injured.
Injured while trying to engage it. Like you guys said, you're cops. You're not civilians. You're supposed to get injured on the job.
So that's a reason they can't be sued. That isn't a reason they can sue us.
Well, hold on. I think that would be more of a thing of we were working for the cops. That thing literally punched a cop out of nowhere.
No, it didn't. Did it?
Yeah.
It was keeping a guy
That's how
from,
the
from
fight
shooting his
started
gun.
off, was it punching Dwight in the face.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, their response to that is, well, obviously it was malfunctioning, and they should have distanced themselves or tried to cut off its electrical currents or find the off switch instead of engaging it and causing more damage.
Actually, I'm curious. At the very beginning of the fight, the robot was readying to throw fire at the crowd, wasn't it? I remember that being the case.
It might have looked like, yes, it was getting ready to incinerate the crowd in front of them.
Because again, I have a camera in my armor. Can I hand that in as evidence?
Yep. And they will
That's,
say
all of keeping the crowd safe.
They will say the fire is not hot enough to cause permanent damage. It's only meant to incapacitate or get them to move due to the fact that
You
the
had
heat
a
is too close proximity.
you had a
I
highly
was kidney
weaponized.
punched.
Can they confirm the fire would be safe if the robot was malfunctioning?
Its attack protocols would not be compromised, but
It seems they were.
its weaponry wouldn't be compromised. Just its attack protocol.
How could they have known that?
Go
At the
past
time?
non-lethal. It's unable of doing lethal damage. Where would it get extra
I
power
want to
to
say on
generate that?
one hand, is that a licensed attack robot? But in the Marvel universe, with Tony Stark's pure existence, that's a law somewhere.
Yeah.
No. This isn't Tony. This isn't Stark Enterprises. This is Hammer.
But I mean, someone has to have made a law about having attack robots at this point.
There also has to be a
In
law about
California.
attack robots malfunctioning at this point because it's in every other story.
And then he's gonna say, well, as you can see, the robot's malfunctioning will be brought up in a different court case unrelated to this one. And what you assume is the communications officer's case that's going to be taking place later. Remember the one that you guys said was a reason? It's the reason that it broke, so he's going to be put on trial for it malfunctioning.
Well, in that case, I guess the sort of general gist of the defense is any damages caused were caused in defense of the people of the city.
Even the van.
Even the van.
If you would please tell the court, how would breaking a van into a million pieces and trapping 4 innocent civilians on the inside is in the pursuit of justice?
Well,
He had
they were
reason
never
to
trapped. They were,
believe.
they were teleported to hospital immediately.
And then he basically looks over to the crowd, and you see the 4 people that were in there who are wearing arm braces and neck braces. You know, the stereotypical "I'm suing because I fell in your store" get up.
I'm a medical expert, and I know exactly how injured they are.
Sit down, Dwight.
Okay.
He had reason to believe that the robot was being controlled by a device that was within the van
So
based off.
you
What
So
the-
you are attacking a civilian vehicle out of superstition and maybe
we were attacking the van that the Moto robot came from.
and if I pulled a gun out, you'd attack the holster too.
I mean, if it's a robotic gun that's controlled by the holster, you see, motor robots and guns.
Everybody in the courtroom would laugh at that statement, just that's kind of silly. But they don't know the world we live in. That's actually quite real possibility.
That's why I said it, like, almost laughing, but also very seriously.
Oh, let's say I presume, right? We're doing this all through like filtered through a lawyer, right? We're not the sort of melons who are representing ourselves.
Your lawyer's making it sound a lot better than you are.
I have 4 intelligence. I'm representing all of.
Yeah, no, just like this demonic woman just like grabs your shoulders and slams you down to a chair.
I would like to make it very clear that Twitch is not at this courtroom. He doesn't want to be seen on television by his family. I'm just sort of giving ideas for what could be said.
I'm not sure what else to say.
Alright, so I guess that means nothing left to say. I'll let your law buddy roll his check. And we'll give you a +5 circumstance bonus for him just being... Actually, you guys didn't really add anything else into evidence.
Yeah,
That
the thing
was
I
all just us being silly.
the video footage from my camera.
The video footage more or less showed... You showed them the whole video footage, right? Undoctored? Like the whole thing, the whole fight?
Yes, but the primary amount of my focus is on the robot rather than on the Leviathan.
Yeah.
And it's probably quite hard to understand because
they also pulled some of the some like cell phone videos out that showed pretty much the thing they're focusing on, because the court case that you're here right now is you defending your actions of hurting 4 civilians that were trying to stay out of the way. Not really.
You can probably play it off
Yeah,
as
that
the
was-
Leviathan trying to get them out of the way.
Also,
Huh?
do they have any proof that the robot was malfunctioning instead of following orders?
Actually, they would have proof. They would show a fried circuit, like a fried circuitry, and showing the last programs it was running before it died. And they're going to bring into account that another version of that robot that isn't malfunctioning, and show how normal it is and how it's acting, and run it back to the video they have of, see, it's jittery here, it like the fire isn't supposed to be burning blue here, and stuff like that. But you guys know from your time of bullshittery that the normal robot that they showed had a regular red fire. This was blue. Your lawyer would say that it's possible to change the color of fire simply by just changing a couple codes around, but it basically would no longer be it. There might cause issues if you do that. Even though your lawyer's a demon, he has little horns.
See. I actually held a contest with my friends to name this demon. 1 second. It is Virox Joseph Hellion. There we go.
I appreciate having hell of a name.
So, you give me a expertise law to see how well he does. All right, and they're going to roll. You literally made a minion and made him only have ranks in law.
No, I made a minion that is super smart with really high presence and awareness, and also immunity to will stuff, because they ain't taking no bullshit.
Alright. So that was a legal team. Now for the finishing one. That was all assist checks. Let me pull up my lawyer's list.
I enjoy that 2 members of the legal team failed to assist. That amuses me.
Yeah.
That's
They
just
only
a
have plus
very
6 to law.
appropriate team.
but they have teamwork. So if they assisted, they successfully, they got +5.
Nice.
So he starts out at +15 base. 15, 20, 25, 30. +30.
Jesus Christ. Does teamwork stack like that? Just additively?
Huh?
Is teamwork just additive? Do you just add it every time someone teamworks?
Yeah.
Fucking
They all
hell.
have teamwork separately. And it's a
I need to-
5-man team.
I need to buy that advantage. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, there's no reason you can't just like have a couple of minions just helping you, or just being your cheer squad or something.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I was
get
like. If
some
you guys
fucking
have
assistance
teamwork,
throws.
if you guys had teamwork and you were to say, I attack this guy, but I'm gonna assist to hit this, make this guy hit, which is totally what all the X-Men are all about. You can like swing at somebody for like +40 to hit.
Excuse me while I go and buy some minion drones.
Or just like get the teamwork fee, which
Yeah.
I'd probably grab.
Just act like a team instead of separately, and you can get bonuses like that.
Do I have
Oh
teamwork?
god, it was so close to them failing.
Nah, no. I spent all of it on the X-Jet, that's right.
All right,
They had one more. God damn it.
yeah, just one. If one of those guys didn't roll a 10, that would have been over.
Is it possible for me to do some bullshit of, like, mentally, for some reason, all that they can think of is, Kukuracha?
What are you talking about?
Just, like, telepathically playing,
He wants to use the
songs of-
superpowers to affect a court case.
All right, considering you're fighting for justice and law and you're manipulating the justice system.
Manipulate it to make law happen. It's for
Are
a
you-
good cause.
Are you okay with doing that? Somebody who's good and like an upstanding citizen and bringing criminals to justice, and you're going to manipulate the justice system?
No, I'm not.
I hate how you put it. I kind of think
What?
that
Terrorists
Hatchick
again.
would.
You're all terrorists.
I kind of think that Hatchick would respect the whole court thing, seeing as there's like dozens and dozens of magical courts. So, I'm gonna say no.
Hey, it's up to you. You can respect whatever you want, just long as you're aware of it.
Can I ask a question?
So,
Can I perhaps assist our lawyer with an investigation check, try to find flaws in their case, and that sort of thing?
this is for law. Just trying to use the law in your favor. Investigation would be different.
Okay, that would be. I was
If you
thinking
have
it'd be like
eidetic memory, then you can roll a straight up intelligence check.
I don't have eidetic memory, unfortunately.
And then you just don't know enough about law in court cases to really impact anything.
Alright.
And if you're wondering, their lawyer is actually somebody from that I've been wanting to use for a while, but you guys are too strong to deal with them, so I'm like, fuck it. He's
Like-
blind.
Oh, I see.
I couldn't use him when I wanted to because you guys out-leveled him so fast. So he's a court case now. He's gonna fuck you in a different way.
I can't think of any other
So
way to
they didn't
finagle
win by-
helping in this.
They didn't win by that much. I have it written down that every degree they beat you by, one of their plans came through. They only beat by 1 degree. So
Chewbacca
they
is a
weren't-
Wookiee, and he lives on Endor. If Chewbacca is a... what are they called again?
They weren't able to get the restraining order that they're seeking. They also weren't able to levy a large sum towards you. But they were able to at least get you guys to do basically due to that whole event, you guys were let off with a small amount of probation and anger management courses.
Oh boy, that's good.
To be honest,
when
I
you
kind
say-
of
Anger
think that.
management course.
When you say you guys, who precisely do you mean?
Leviathan.
I see.
Is
Because
it,
he's the one that committed the crime. You guys were kind of just there. and you were just there
Guess that's
defending
where
him
he
because
is.
you're in the same group. So that's where he's going to be right now, is anger management courses.
Oh my.
If they had beat you by 2 degrees, then it would have been a large sum of money. And if they would have beat you by 3 degrees, it would have been a restraining order.
I also kind of want to say, like, I went through anger management classes, and there's nothing that pisses a person off as to than anger management classes, so that's gotta be fun.
I've never been. I'm not an angry person.
I won't.
I have about the same anger as Dwight does. I literally never.
Next up on what you guys are doing, you guys are at home, just chilling, having a good day. Leviathan's off in anger management courses, and he's not happy about that.
Geez, sure sounds like he needs anger management courses about these anger management courses.
About going to anger management courses.
I have anger about going to the anger management courses to go to my anger management course. What do I
That was
do?
how someone found to live inside an anger management course.
Yo, dog, I heard you like anger management course. So I put an angry person in anger management course. Okay. So yeah, everything's going pretty fine. Day's going off pretty well. And then a rumble happens in the district.
Oh my.
X-Men, assemble! Help me, I can't get out of my chair. You lean back. Guys!
Please.
Someone! Julie!
A little imp just, like, comes by, looks at you, jumps on your waist, and, like, slowly is trying to nudge you even further back.
No! Where'd you even come from?
Alright.
Okay.
And you can see that over in down. Let's go somewhere else. I was gonna say Seattle, but you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go to Los Angeles. Let's go there.
Okay.
Why the fuck not? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
We contracted out to the next state, guys. Let's go!
You see a face that you think is quite familiar. Guess who's out of prison?
Oh my.
Oh no!
We literally don't have
that
anyone to deal with you.
I prepared for this. One of the things I bought last session was this.
That's fine. You're slowly turning into a gadget hero.
I'm slowly turning into a man who has indestructible fists.
Oh man, I'm kidding. That's not her.
So-
Like, she's not.
So I'm
dead.
guessing like we see like her from an aerial view robbing another bank or something. What's going on?
Oh man, no. You don't see that. I was fucking with you guys, but what you actually do see is a person. You actually, you know what? Fuck it. You see her. I was gonna say someone else, but this is more interesting. All right, you see an aerial view of her basically throwing cop cars everywhere into buildings and into sidewalks and everything, and she's just screaming, "X-Men!" while she's just tossing stuff left to right.
You know, she really needs some anger management classes.
Well, do we want to, talk to her before we, just try to stop her, or do we just sort of do our thing?
Oh, I mean, she is literally asking for us.
Is that a yes? Talk to her?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna kind of,
say hi.
project us into her mind with telepathy. Hi, can we help you today?
Come out from hiding!
I'm just over here. I mean, I know I'm not very visible most of the time, but hi.
You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna use my illusions to make it appear like we just teleported in front of her.
Alright. Can you make your voice come from them too?
I have it to where they affect all 5 senses.
Okay, so you make them appear in front of you. What do you tell her?
Which one's the real one?
Oh, did you go down to him, Dwight?
Yeah, I did. Everything I
Okay,
said
so
is like,
now we
yeah,
have-
I'm right here. Hi.
So she gets relatively close to you, moving closer and closer. And every step she takes, the ground just a couple cracks just form. Not like a crater where it is, but a couple cracks. And you can feel like just your body shifting somewhat every step she takes. And she looks enraged.
I know you must be mad, but today I brought an anger management aid with me. I call it like a rubber duck.
And she just goes. She takes the duck, starts squeezing it. I wish I could hurt you so bad right now, but I was just here to make you come out. But it would feel so much better just to crush your head in between my hands.
It wouldn't be the first time. Troy just like does that like over dramatic gulp of total panic.
Anyway, they're here. You can come talk to him now. And she just kind of walks a little bit off. And a man walks out in full body armor, head to toe, with a cape billowing in the wind, with a look of seriousness in his eyes.
Oh no.
Neat.
You know, I just kind of want to say, somehow that's a different armored caped man than I thought. And that just made me think about how many there are in Marvel.
Who did you think there was?
Dr. Doom at first.
Oh, fuck no. He wouldn't be out in the public like this. You know that.
Well, I mean, obviously he sends a robot.
Yeah, he was sending robots.
Because robots are
So-
legally distinct, I guess.
He's going to rock right up to you.
No, no.
Oh my.
Just making sure I have this right, by the way. This is like Cyclops' long-lost third brother. Right?
Okay, yeah. So he kind of walks up to you, and you can feel. You know how when you get that taste in your mouth, like you're like when you're chewing on foil paper, like you taste metal. That's what you feel like as he approaches. Like
Oh,
the
gosh.
entirety of the air around him is just supercharged.
Is he currently like outstandingly villainous? I can't remember what his actual status is in this timeline.
He looks pissed. You could tell he wouldn't be okay with this if it wasn't.
Okay then. Guys, where is everyone? Why am I the only one who came down?
Hattrick is standing next to you.
Why am I the only one who came down?
God damn it. I'd telepathically flip you off.
Over your, sort of radio. You'll hear,
Oh,
because it's better if I'm nice and hidden.
Help!
Thank you for joining me today. I've been meaning so long to meet the new X-Men since the last ones disappeared.
Well, hi, that's us. How's it going?
Do you know what's happened to the last X-Men?
Actually, I don't at this point. I don't know what the timeline really is anymore.
They came to us looking to stop our plan. They tried and tried, but one after another, they were broken before my...
Oh, it's not
No.
true. It's not possible.
You wear their moniker. A moniker of nothing. You think it stands for hope, but it only stands for your death. You know, Apocalypse told me to keep you alive for just a little bit longer. But I'm feeling a little... antsy.
Well, we're the real deal, and Apocalypse is gonna be real lonely when we put you away for a long time. X-Men, get him!
Please do. And I guess, do we do initiative now? I guess I'll put you on a map.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, I figure he's not gonna just stand around, hands on his hips all day.
I mean, kinda.
Good.
That's what I was planning on. Put your tokens on. You ain't got time to smoke a bowl. Alright.
Red dot is the illusion, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?